Alright. Wow. As you can see, or yeah, the chat or the message that I provided on like the where you can put your message, whatever. And alright, this is what happened. Well, this is the game that we were in. Let me just focus. Okay, that's Tunima and that's Booming. Yeah, Tunima and Booming. So what happened was they were begging for us to host. But here in the Game Battles website, hold on, put it up for you. Here it says right here, Raid, Search and Destroy. It was a best of one series. Bluma and Tunima are supposed to host, right? Here's the match ID if you need it. And they were supposed to host, but they kept begging us, begging for us to host, and we're like, no, dude. On the Game Battles website, it tells a specific name who's supposed to host. So they backed out. I'll show you the whole conversation that we had. It was a long conversation. So they backed out and started hosting, right? Hold on. Right now I'm host right here. Because they're like, oh, dude, host. So I'm like, dude, why do you want us to host? And he's just like, host. But then I checked the Game Battles website and it showed that they're supposed to host. So we're like, oh no, you guys are supposed to host. And then they started hosting. Well, here's a whole conversation right here of us trying to like for them to host. So yeah, when they started hosting, right, we asked for a lag test. Our whole argument was about that lag test. We asked for a lag test. I don't have that voice volume mic thingy, so I can't really show you. But I can tell you right now, their proof is gonna be that they played the map and they won. But I have proof of us shooting in the air while playing the match, because we asked for a lag test, right? And then they started Raid S&D. Hold on, put the volume down. So here's where they started hosting, whatever. Right here it says Raid S&D. They host, right? We asked for a lag test, and in the rules, it says you have to. And when you ask for a lag test, you have to use the same game settings, right? And a different map that is not scheduled, right? So here you'll see that they. Hold on, I'm gonna pause it. Here, as you can see, hold on. Pause. Here, as you can see, it's Blume Tunima, right? They're hosting, right? The yellow star on Blume. Yeah, alright. And then you can see here, they started the Raid S&D, but we said we wanted to lag test more than 100 times, right? So I switched teams, right, thinking it was going to be a lag test. Once I saw that choosing map thing, I knew it was going to be a lag test. But look, they changed the map to Plaza, right? Then they changed it right back to Raid. I'm like, okay, it's just a lag test. It doesn't really matter. Then they, boom, back to Raid. Then they started, right? They started, even though we asked for a lag test. So, in the rules it says, if you don't... Hold on, I'll go back to the rules right now. Just to like... Hold on, give me a sec. Alright. A lag test must be completed prior to starting the match. This is a test round that doesn't count and uses the standard game settings. Okay, they put Search and Destroy that will be used during the match. For the lag test, a map that is not scheduled for play must be used. As you can see, they played Raid and just started while we asked for a lag test. So that's already like that's the forfeit right there. If the game lags during the test, a new host must be chosen. If both teams cannot agree on acceptable host, a ticket must be selected, whatever, blah blah blah. But they started the raid match. Like they just started the raid match and started playing, and then their excuse was, "Oh no, you guys played it. You guys played it." But we played it because it was supposed to be a lag test. At that point, we didn't think that. We didn't think that the rule of you can't use the same map like scheduled wasn't real. So we thought, oh, okay, yeah, it was a lag test. So right here we get dominated, whatever, because of course we thought it was just lag test. So we weren't trying. We were just like going up the middle. I got naded right here. It doesn't really matter, right? It was supposed to be a lag test, but when I skip it, right? I can show proof that was a lag test. I was just shooting in the air. I have proof of that. Hold on. Let me skip it. Where? Oh, here. All right. Here's what it was 1 to 5. I'm like, dude, are they taking this serious? And plus, in the rules, I think it said something about if you don't stop it in 30 seconds or something like that, like for the lag test, isn't that like disqualification? You see right here, I started shooting up in the air, thinking, oh, it's just a lag test. And then here's their names right here. Pause it so you can. I can tell you for sure. Tunima and Blue May, and then they just dominated us, right? Tunima and then they never started. Look, I could keep playing, right? And they never started the lag test. And on top of that, they played the raid match. Look, I even have proof that I didn't skip or nothing. Here. Okay, here's where we're just doing. When I started recording was when I was hosting. Look, I'm just moving the mouse. You can see in the bottom. I'm just going like that, right? This is the raid. This was the raid match. And then here's where I lose, right? And then I just started recording. And if you want to see it, sure. It's just him joining and then saying that, oh, we won. Here's my YouTube channel, and I'll show you that he was telling me that. He actually sends me a message. Wow, this is a long video. He actually sends me a message of his YouTube channel. I think it's any second now. Hold on, let me go back once he joins. Alright, I think he's somewhere where he joined. Alright, here's where he joins. Somewhat close. Alright, he joins at the right. He's like, oh, we won. You guys played it, whatever. And then you'll see that he sends me a message of his YouTube channel. So you'll see that we're actually talking about that. And I'm not a liar. So yeah, that their proof is not good, but I think my proof is really good, just because they didn't start a lag test for us. And on top of that, they started a map that was scheduled for us. So I think we're gonna win. And any second now, he should send me that message. I think here we're talking about, oh, here's my YouTube channel. We won, you guys played it. Any second now. I don't know what. I'm just gonna skip it. I think it's close. I think it's close so far. It's like 15 seconds. They'd already. If anything, I'll just show you my TV and show you the message I just sent me. Let's see.